What an army. They made cannons out of cherry trees, and the officers sent for their wives to keep discipline.
You look ever so much nicer than when we last met. What have you done to yourself?
Oh, wash, brush, good night's sleep and breakfast, that's all.
Did you get back safely that morning?
Quite, thanks.
Were they angry at you for running away from Sergius's charge?
No, they were glad, because they'd all just run away themselves.
Must have made a lovely story, all that about me and my room.
Oh, capital story. But I only told it to one of them, a particular friend.
On whose discretion you could absolutely rely.
Absolutely.
You told it all to my father and Sergius the day you exchanged the prisons.
No, you don't mean that, do you?
I do indeed, but they don't know it was in this house you took refuge. If Sergius knew, he would challenge you and kill you in a duel.
Bless me. Then don't tell him.
Oh, please be serious, Captain Blunchley. Can you not realize what it is to me to deceive him? I want to be quite perfect with Sergius. No smallness, no meanness, no deceit. My relation to him is the one really beautiful and noble part of my life. I hope you can understand that.
You mean you wouldn't like him to find out that the story about the ice pudding was a...
Oh, don't talk of it in that flippant way. I lied. I know it. But I did it to save your life. He would have killed you. That was the second time I ever uttered a false. Do you remember the first time?
No. Was I present?
Yes, when I told the officer that was searching for you that you were not present.
True. I should have remembered it.
Ah, it is natural that you should forget it first. It cost you nothing. It cost me a lie. A lie.
My dear young lady, don't let this worry you. Remember, I'm a soldier. Now, what are the two things that happen to a soldier so often that he comes to think nothing of them? One is hearing people tell lies. The other is getting his life saved in all sorts of ways by all sorts of people.
And so he becomes a creature incapable of faith and gratitude.
Do you like gratitude? I don't. Pity is akin to love, and gratitude is akin to the other thing.
Gratitude? If you are incapable of gratitude, you are incapable of any noble sentiment. Even animals are grateful. Oh, I see now exactly what you think of me. You were not surprised to hear me lie. To you, it was probably something I did every day, every hour. That is how men think of women.
There was reason in everything. You said you'd only told 2 lies in your whole life. Dear young lady, isn't that rather a short allowance? I'm quite a straightforward man myself, but it wouldn't last me a whole morning.
Do you know, sir, that you are insulting me?
I can't help it. When you strike that noble attitude and speak in that thrilling voice, I admire you, but I find it impossible to believe a single word you say.
Captain Blunchley!
Yes?
Do you mean what you said just now? Do you know what you said just now?
I do.
I? How did you find me out?
Instinct, dear young lady. Instinct and experience of the world.
Do you know, you're the first man I ever met who didn't take me seriously.
You mean, don't you, that I'm the first man who has ever taken you quite seriously?
Yes. I suppose I do mean that. How strange it is to be talked to in such a way. You know, I've always gone on like that.
You mean the...
I mean the noble attitude and the thrilling voice. Well, I did it as a tiny child to my nurse. She believed in it. I do it before my parents. They believe in it. I do it before Sergius. He believes in it.
Yes, he's a little in that line himself, isn't he?
Oh, do you think so?
Oh, you know him better than I do.
I wonder, is he? If I thought that. Ah, well, what does it matter? I suppose now you've found me out, you'll despise me.
Oh, no. My dear young lady, no, 1,000 times no. It's part of your youth, part of your charm. I'm like all the rest of them. The nurse, your parents, Sergius. I'm your infatuated admirer.
Really?
Hand aufs Herz, really and truly.
But what did you think of me for giving you my portrait?
Your portrait? You never gave me your portrait.
You mean to say you never got it?
No. When did you send it to me?
I did not send it to you. It was in the pocket of that coat.
Oh, I never found it. It must be there still.
There still? For my father to find the first time he puts his hand in his pocket? Oh, how can you be so stupid?
Well, it doesn't matter. I suppose it's only a photograph. How can he tell who it was intended for? Tell him he put it there himself.
Oh, yes, that is so clever, isn't it? Oh, what am I going to do?
Ah, I see. You wrote something on it. That was rash.
Oh, to have done such a thing for you, who gave no more except to laugh at me. Are you sure nobody has touched it?
Well, I can't be quite sure. I couldn't carry it about with me all the time. One can't take much luggage on active service.
So what did you do with it?
When I got through to Pirot, I had to put it into safekeeping somehow. I thought of the railway cloakroom, but that's the surest place to get looted in modern warfare. So, I pawned it.
Pawned it?
I know it doesn't sound very nice, but it was much the safest plan. I redeemed it the day before yesterday. Well, heaven only knows whether the pawnbroker cleared out the pockets or not.
You have a low shopkeeping mind. You think of things that would never come into a gentleman's head.
That's the Swiss national character, dear lady.
Oh. I wish I'd never met you.
For you. The messenger's waiting.
Will you excuse me? The last postal delivery that reached me was 3 weeks ago. These are the subsequent accumulations. 4 telegrams a week old. Oh. Bad news.
Bad news?
My father's dead.
Oh, how very sad.
Yes. I shall have to start for home within the hour. He has left a lot of big hotels behind him to be looked after. Here's a whacking letter from the family solicitor. Great heavens. 200, 400, 4,000. 9,600. Oh, what am I to do with them all?
9,000 hotels?
Oh, no. Nonsense. If only you knew. Oh, it's too ridiculous. Will you excuse me? I must give my fellow orders about leaving.
He's not much heart, that Swiss. He's not a word of grief for his poor father.
Grief? A man who's been doing nothing but killing people for years. What does he care? What does any soldier care?
Major Saranov has been fighting too, and he has plenty of heart left. I thought you wouldn't get much feeling out of your soldier.